There's a fascinating statement made by Jacob in the beginning of this week's portion, when he's now ready to meet his brother Esau, who he hasn't seen in 20 years, who he's trying to make peace with. And he speaks to God and offers a prayer and says, I become small because of all of the kindness you've shown me over the years. And Rabbi Shneir Zalman of Liadi, the Alter Rebbe, whose day of celebration and liberation from prison we're going to be celebrating this coming Monday night and Tuesday, the 19th of Kislev. On the day he was released from prison, he wrote a letter to the Hasidim, and he opens the letter with the words that Jacob said, I become small because of all the kindness God has shown me. And he explains that some people, when they have all this goodness and all this success, it makes them arrogant, haughty, large in their own estimation. But a Jew has to have the opposite attitude. That when God shows you so much kindness, and maybe we don't deserve all of that. And it means also sometimes that Jacob feared it meant, in his case, that he used up all his merits. Also, although God told him that that wasn't the case, but it certainly should bring a feeling of humility, that God is so close to you and shining his countenance, giving you all these blessings. It should bring a feeling of humility. So when you look in the mirror and you analyze your life, and you ask yourself, are my children giving me nachas? Is everyone healthy in my family? Is my business doing okay? And you realize that really in the three big ones, God is really blessing you. That should cause you to feel humble. Certainly never to flaunt the kindnesses God's giving you. Be discreet about it. And realize that if God is becoming so close to you by showering you with so many blessings, it only means that you should become much closer to him, and you should feel humbled by it, because do you really deserve it? And if you don't, and he's giving it to you anyway, what does that mean? But hopefully we do deserve it. But either way, it should bring us a feeling of humility when you're in the presence of God's kindness, God's greatness. And when God gives you kindness, he's becoming closer to you. He's reaching out to you. And when the King of Kings, God Almighty himself, becomes close to me and to all of us, it certainly should give us a feeling of great humility, not arrogance, God forbid. So analyze your life. Thank God for everything you had. But most importantly, be humbled by it. Because who knows if we really deserve everything we have. May we deserve more, may we get more. And if God looks at us and we are able to receive his blessings with the proper attitude, humility, he'll keep giving. Never be arrogant by the goodness and successes you have. Humility is the call of the day, is the way to respond to God's greatnesses. The Alter Rebbe responded that way, Jacob responded that way, and that's how we should. Great kindnesses should give you the feeling of humbleness. Shabbat Shalom, and a happy Yud Kislev to everyone. I want to invite you all this Monday night to the celebration that we're going to hold here in Chabad of Weston. Leah and I are going to be hosting a dinner celebration free of charge. I'm going to invite everyone to come. Please let us know that you can come so we can prepare accordingly, and we hope to see you all. Shabbat Shalom.